What is up, comic book fans, readers, collectors, cover lovers? Everyone is welcome here at NerdyGeeks Comics, no matter how you collect. Today is Saturday, August the 30th, 2025, and it's FOC Day, which is either going to be Monday the 1st, but probably it's going to be Tuesday the 2nd. Maybe it's tomorrow the 31st. I don't know. I'm putting in the video. Let's get to the list. Okay, so sorry about the background noise if you can hear it. I'm not at my house. I'm at my sister's house, and they have a road right here that goes in front of their house that's got a lot of traffic on it, and that's why I have these windows behind me. So hopefully this works out. We'll find out. But like I said, here's my FOC for September 1st or 2nd, or maybe August 31st of 2025. First, we have Absolute Wonder Woman number 12. This is cover C by Yasmin Putri. Really great cover right here. I really love all the skeletons around her and everything. She's got her huge Buster sword. Really cool cover. I'm still enjoying this series. Here we have Amazing Spider-Man number 13. This is another one of Lee Bermejo's Amazing Visions variant. He has been killing it with these Amazing Spider-Man issues with all of his covers, and I am definitely going to be grabbing this one. Here we have Black Cat number 1. This is the second printing of book 1, but this is the Terry Dodson cover, but the first one he came out with was the foil. It was a spot foil. This one is just a regular cover. Now we have Civil War number 3. This is the facsimile edition 2025 by the great Michael Turner foil variant. I did grab issue 1 and 2, and I'm going to be picking up all these. Michael Turner, as I've told y'all before, I love his artwork. He's what pulled me into wanting to collect back in 2005 after coming home from Iraq. And it was, of course, that Superman Batman series, the Supergirl series, his covers in Civil War. They were all great, so I'm definitely going to be picking up this one. Here we have DC's Satanic Panic number 1. This is cover A by Lee Bermejo. And as I've told y'all, Lee Bermejo has been killing it lately. And this Zatanna cover is no exception. You have Zatanna here looking like she's in the middle of creating a spell. You got the dark clouds behind her. And then in the fire, you can see Etrigan the demon. You can see Swamp Thing. Pretty sure that's Constantine right there. Just a really great cover. I love picking up Zatanna covers, and I will be definitely grabbing this one. Here we have another version. This is cover C by Sean Tay. And this is just a great cover by Zatanna. Your classic cover, her in her magician's outfit with her top hat on, messing with her deck of cards. They're all glowing. Really great cover. I am absolutely going to be picking this one up. And this is a series that I had wanted to pick up before, but I kept forgetting to add it to my FOC because it was during the switch whenever previews was dying out, and then some comic shops were going back to just handwritten stuff, and other ones were going to League of Comic Geeks, and some comic shops hadn't really decided what they were going to switch to. So I missed out on the first one, but I am so happy that there's going to be a second print. So here we have Dead Samurai number 1. This is the second printing by Bill Sienkiewicz. Really great cover artwork right here. It's your basic, zombie tale, but it's in, I'm guessing, feudal Japan, and you have samurai fighting off zombies, which, if that doesn't sound great to you, I don't know what to tell you, because that sounds amazing to me. So I am definitely going to be grabbing these and catching up to this story. Here we have Dead Samurai number 2. This is another second printing by Bill Sienkiewicz. And I remember seeing this cover and thinking how great the artwork looked. And it's just, you got your samurai up there with his bow and arrow off the back of a horse. And if you know anything about the samurai, they were experts at firing archery from the back of horses, wild and everything. I love this cover. I love the expression on the horse. Whatever it's seen, it is terrified. Just a great cover. And like I said, I can't wait to dive into this series and see what it's all about. And here we have Dead Samurai #3, another Bill Sienkiewicz cover. This is cover A because issue 3 is coming out on this FOC. So we're no longer in the second printings. This is your first print. Really great cover right here. Looks like you have somebody trying to protect this girl. You can see the undead behind them. Looks like there's some floating in the water that they're in. Really creepy looking cover, especially with all the fog that's surrounding them. You can see they're in the woods in the full moon. So it's obviously, getting to that dusk time of day. Really cool looking cover. And of course you can see there at the bottom, it says not final cover design. So there may be some changes in this, but what little changes they're going to do, I'm definitely loving this cover and I'm grabbing this one. And here we have Dead Samurai #3. This is cover B by Mark Mayhew. A really great cover right here for all you Mayhew fans. I love collecting Mark Mayhew's art. And you have, looks like you have a girl here who was caught in the middle of a bath. And here come the zombie samurai. Is she going to be saved? I don't know. Gonna have to wait till we get to issue 3. But there's also cover D, which is a 1 in 15 Mike Mayhew Virgin variant. And I hope that my LCS has enough pre-orders on this to get this one. If not, depending on how many extras I may need to order, maybe I'll go ahead and just say, hey, why don't you give me 2 or 3 issues of the other copies, if that helps you, have enough for this one, because this is one I would love to get. As I said, I do collect Mike Mayhew covers, and this is just another great cover of his. Here we have Event Horizon Dark Descent #2. This is cover A by Jeffrey Allen Love. I haven't been too impressed with the covers that Event Horizon has been coming out with. I was really hoping for more. However, issue 1, I really liked. I enjoyed it. We are getting the story of what happened to the original crew of the Event Horizon, which was cut out of the original film. So I'm all here for it. And slight spoilers, but you knew this was coming. At the end of issue 1, they're about to hit the jump, and then we're gonna find out what actually happens. Because issue 1 was introducing us to the characters, giving us some backstory on them, seeing what little issues was happening amongst the crew right before they made their jump. And the gate was opened, and the last thing they said is proceed with jump, and then it said to be continued. So I am ready for whatever is coming in issue 2. Hopefully we get some better covers, or maybe this series actually starts to pick up and their numbers do a decent, where maybe we'll have some artists, bigger artists doing some custom, artwork for it. If not, I'm pretty sure issue 1 may have had a blank sketch cover, and if it did, I usually pick up those blank sketch covers. So maybe I'll find an artist who does this. I know Suspiria does really good horror artwork. Mark Spears does. So maybe if I can get a commission from them, that would be pretty cool. But we'll find out. But I'm definitely grabbing this one. Here we have Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens #5. This is cover A by Faro Peniche. Really cool cover right here. It's been a while since I've been really hardcore into the Godzilla, kaiju universe, but that looks like it's Space Godzilla. And then it looks like we have 2 King Ghidorahs back there? Or is that maybe the shadow of one in the flame? I really can't tell what's going on back there. It's a really cool cover, and I'm definitely grabbing this one. Here we have Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens, number 5. This is cover B by Angel Hernandez. And I love these covers whenever you have your giant kaiju in the background and you just have people just in the streets doing regular things and seeing the size difference. Like whenever Godzilla versus America came out and there was the Chicago one, and you can just see Godzilla standing huge. You see one of the trains going by, you see 2 kids in the street like they were playing, just looking up at it. I love when they do these type of covers where you just see the vast size of these and how giant they are. And I love this cover, and I am definitely going to be grabbing this one. Here we have Harley Quinn, number 54. This is cover A by Yannick Paquette. I hope I said that right. Paquette? I have no idea, guys. Let me know if you know how to say that. Put it phonetically for me. There's not too much special about this cover. I just love the look of Harley. She's all beat up, but she's got bandages all over her, the irritated, angry look on her face. And I also like how beefy they make her look. Like, you look at her arms and her shoulders, like she looks like she's got some muscle and beef and she's just ready to go at it. It's more the way Harley looks on this cover, why I'm grabbing this one. The 2 characters in the background, they really don't do much for me. It's just all about how Harley looks in this one. Looks great. I love whenever characters look like they've been through a battle, and she's obviously going through something right here, and I love this cover. Here we have cover B by David Nakayama, and it's David Nakayama, guys. I mean, what else am I going to say? David Nakayama does little wrong with his covers. This is another great Harley cover. She's got her mallet. She's got her baseball bat. I'm guessing she just liberated all the animals from the zoo, because you got zebras and monkeys, and I don't know what kind of bird that is. I have bird blindness. I'm sorry. I'm one of the people who suffer from it. But anyways, this is a great David Nakayama cover, and I am definitely going to be getting this one. And here we have cover D by Gabriel Del Otto, the Gotham variant. And as I've been telling y'all for the last 2, I want to say, FOC videos, I love these Gotham variants that Gabriel Del Otto has been doing. I've been picking up all of them. I grabbed the Nightwing, and Nightwing isn't a character I tend to really collect, even though I really like Nightwing as a character. And the little I've read, I actually enjoyed. I just don't know why I don't read more of Nightwing. I feel like maybe since he's in 130 issues, that it would be a daunting task to go back and read everything up to here. But if it's lasted that long, there's got to be something to that. So maybe one of these days I'll do a deep dive in and just get the whole story of Nightwing's current run. But anyways, this Gabriel Del Otto cover of Harley is fantastic. I am definitely going to pick this one up. And now, forgive the pun, but the monster of the week, the monster of the month, we have Mark Spears' Monsters, The Monster and the Wolf, number 1, the Trick or Treat blind bag. And it seems like, I mean, it's hard to say it's not, but it seems like these things are just going crazy. Ever since these popped up for pre-orders, which was, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe even longer, they've been up for a while. A lot of people are picking up, 5, 10, 15, 20. I've heard some people picking up 100. I've heard some picking up 200 or 300. Supposedly there's one guy that Bruce and Mark Spears know who's picking up 1,000. I've heard another person is picking up 3,000. I mean, these bags are going to be insane, at least to the Mark Spears fans, because I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like Mark Spears, they don't like his artwork, and they think everyone who collects is just crazy. But then they're also the same people who, right after the original Monsters came out, said these things are going to drop, it's just a fad. here we are a year later, and not only did his comics hold value, but they've really increased in their value. I was lucky enough to be on the Mark Spears train when it first came out. I did not pick it up on New Comic Book Day, but I did grab Monsters #1 back when it was $10. I got almost all of the cover of the #1 variants back when they were maybe $10, $15. So I've been collecting since issue 1. I love the story. I love the covers. I love the interior artwork. I've met Mark a couple of times on streams that I've done. He seems like a really cool guy, really down to earth. Why people don't like him, I don't know, but I am one of the crazy people who's going to be picking up. So right now I have 86 of these on pre-order. But anyways, there's going to be over 70 covers in these. Mark is trying to make this where even if you get a few issues, that he's hoping you don't get the same issue in all of them. He wants it where if you want as many as you can, hopefully you'll be able to get them all. He's gonna have some 1 in 200s, some 1 in 250s, 1 in 420s, 1 in 1000s, and then he's adding these golden tickets, these foil tickets that they're making sure that when you put them in the books, because they're going to be inside the trade, they're not going to be on the outside, so you can't just open your bag and boom, it's there. You're going to have to open up your books to look for it. And he said that he's going to make sure they're going to be less than an ounce in weight, so you can't just weigh them to find it. And if you get these golden tickets, and I think there's 13 of them, that you're going to win a 1-of-1 original cover by Mark Spears that he's already going to have pre-CGC 9.8 autographed, and all you got to do is send him a picture of the barcode, and that's going to determine which cover you get, and then it gets sent out to you. And this isn't a sketch cover, this is an actual cover that he's making, because he didn't want to put in these bags because he was afraid that the bag would get damaged and then you lose that book, that book gets damaged. And he wants to make sure everyone gets the pristine book that he wants them to have. So there's going to be 13 of these, because I would love as many of these covers as I can. The 1 in 250, I think that's a samurai cover. That's a really cool cover right there. There's some trick covers. I mean, I wanted to put these on the slides, but that would have been like 20 to 30 extra slides just to show all of those. If you want, you can go to his Instagram or his X account. I mean, there's tons of people who have seen the covers. I've put some up on my Instagram, so they're everywhere if you want to see them. But he hasn't released all of them because he still wants some to be a surprise. And I've talked with Bruce from Kingdom of Nerds, and he and I have decided we're going to do a live stream, because he's also ordering, I believe, over 100 copies. So we're going to do a live stream where we're going to open up probably 50 blind bags each live on our stream. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, come check it out. Enough of this book. I am definitely going to pick this up. This is my pick of the week. This is my pick of the month. I've been excited for this ever since they were first announced. And then once this is over, in December, he's going to be doing a Christmas Krampus blind bag. I don't know if that's going to be as popular, but I will be picking up a few of those because it's just fun. I love these holiday covers. Let's get to the next book. Here we have Mary Sue #1. This is cover A by Lisa Stearley. I have no idea. Sorry, I apologize. If it's a Hispanic name, I got it. Some of these other names, I try. Again, if you tell me in the comments how to say it, I will say it right. Did I have this on my FOC already for last week? Did it get pushed back? Let me check. Okay, so yes, this is the one where she's a teenage girl in high school. She does write fanfic, and her former best friend does come across the fanfic, and not only decides to read it, but reads it in front of her class, just completely embarrassing her. Her main character, her main protagonist in her fanfic, somehow comes to life and starts taking care of the situation herself, which probably makes things worse for Mary Sue. I'm pretty sure this was on FOC last week, so I'm going to guess it was pushed back to this week. So if you missed it last week, here's your chance. And one of the main reasons why I grabbed it last week was because of this cover D, the 1 in 15 Tula Lotte Virgin variant. Really great cover right here, guys. I'm pretty sure this is her protagonist that comes out to protect her. Looks like she is a vampire. She's got the fangs. She's got some blood on her. I love Tula Lotte's art, so if I can, hopefully there's enough pre-orders so I can get this one as well, because this is a great cover. This one is a complete cover buy. This one is called Pray for the Sinner #1. This is cover B, a 1 in 20 by Rob Liefeld. Just a really cool looking character right there. I think it's some type of prison break, and this character is, I want to say the prison is on the moon or something, asteroid. It's been a while since I've read these guys. And there's a riot, and she has to fight her way out. Why she's dressed like this, I have no idea, but it's Rob Liefeld cover. It's a 1 in 20. It's probably going to be hard to find, so hopefully I can get it. And now, the reason why I always have a hard time saving money. Something's killing the children. A monster hunter walks into a bar. I love the consistency of the artwork. It has a definite feel of what the artwork should look like. And I want to say this is the complete story, because in Hello Darkness, I want to say that one of the stories, because it was an anthology series for the most part, and usually in the issues there was a small story about this story, and I want to say this is all of them put together in one book for you. So there's a few covers here, so buckle up. Here we have cover B by Ben Stenbeck. Really cool cover right here. You got Octo over there hiding in her little pouch. You got Erica with all her blades, her mask on, blood all over her jacket. Just your classic Erica Slaughter cover. Definitely grabbing this one. Here we have cover C, the Jenny Frizen Boom 20th anniversary variant. Jenny, it's Jenny, guys. What can you say? As much as people say they're tired of Jenny, whenever Jenny comes out with the cover, everybody's always picking it up. I love Jenny's artwork. I'm definitely going to be grabbing this one. Here we have cover D, which is the 1 in 10 Ben Stenbeck Virgin variant. And this one, you actually get a good look at Octo down there in her pouch. And like I said, when it's something that's killing the children, I have a hard time not picking up every cover. And here we have cover E, which is the 1 in 20 Jenny Virgin variant in black and white. Really cool cover right here. You know Jenny always does either a Virgin variant or a black and white Virgin variant. Well, here you got both. Here we have cover F, which is a 1 in 25 Puppeteer Lee Virgin variant. This is a really great artwork by Puppeteer Lee right here. Erica looks powerful. She looks like she's in the middle of a battle. She's got her blade covered in blood. You can see some type of monster there, but you really quite can't make it out. Really awesome cover right here, guys. I love this one. And of course, here we have cover G, the Virgin variant of cover A. You know, now that I'm looking at this for fifth time, maybe I don't grab this one, because without the trade dress up there, there's a lot of empty space. Although it would make a decent sketch cover. With all that white space up there on top, maybe somebody can draw in some type of monster or something. And you know what? I changed my mind. I'm talking myself into it. Yes, I'm gonna grab this one because I do like that idea of using this as a sketch cover. Here we have Spider-Man Noir #1. This is cover A by Simone DeMeo. This is a character I don't know a lot about. I never read this character or even heard of this character. Into the Spider-Verse came out, and I thought it was a really cool character. The design, the whole set in the 40s thing was really cool. So I am interested in what they're going to do with this character in this story. So I'm going to be grabbing #1. And here we have the 1 in 25 by Andrea Sorrentino. Really cool looking cover right here. It's almost a negative space, but not quite a negative space. I mean, I can see if somebody argues it is, but either way, it's a really cool looking cover. I love the silhouette look of it. I'm definitely gonna be grabbing this one. Now we're in my wheelhouse. Here we have Star Trek Lower Decks number 12. This is cover A by Philip Murphy. You have Boimler being attacked by what looks like to me a giant octopus more than a squid, but it could be a squid. But I'm getting more octopus vibe from this. If you think it's a squid, you tell me. Oh, and look, Mariner's down there too under the water. And you have one of the Starfleet beluga whales down there. So hopefully they'll be able to say Boimler and Mariner. Here we have cover B by Kendall Good. And this obviously has to be an homage to Star Trek IV The Voyage Home, also known as Star Trek IV Save the Whales. You got which is the beluga whales obviously dressed as Kirk and Spock in the background. You have the whales down there at the bottom. So yeah, it's just a great homage cover, really fun cover. I'm gonna be grabbing this one. Here we have Superman Unlimited number 5. This is cover C, the Mark Spears variant, and he actually has a few card covers coming out this week. You know, I've been trying really hard to get my FOCs down, but as you're seeing right now, I'm probably in the 30s as it is, and I'm gonna be really close to the 40s. So I had to cut out 2 of the other card variants from this, but I wasn't gonna pass up on a Superman and Crypto one. But in my honorable mentions, I will show you the other 2 by Mark Spears. Here we have Ultimate Wolverine number 10. This is cover A by Alessandro Capuccio. Really great cover right here, guys. We get to see Wolverine's face without the mask. He's got a sword in this one, which why does Wolverine need a sword when he has his adamantium claws? I don't know, but it's still a cool looking cover, and I'm gonna be grabbing this one. Here we have the Philip Tan variant, and this is just a really side profile of Wolverine with his claws out. You know, with just the angry, look on his face. He looks buff and ripped, like he's just gotten into a battle, because you can see the blood splashing either onto him or away from him. I don't know which, but this is just a really cool cover, and I'm definitely going to be picking this one up. Now, here we're getting to our last few covers. This is Unbreakable X-Men number 1. This is the Terry Dodson Revelation variant, and you have 2 rogues right here. I don't know if that means we're gonna have a good rogue and an alternate evil rogue, or what's going on with this. I don't think I've ever seen a Terry Dodson rogue cover either. So this is interesting to me. I love picking up covers with rogue. I love picking up Terry Dodson covers, and I don't think I've ever seen him do rogue. So I am definitely gonna be picking this one up. Now we have X-Men Age of Revelation Overture number 1. This is the Stanley Artgerm Lau variant, and we have Psylocke on this cover. I love Psylocke covers. This is a really great Psylocke. She looks like she's ready for battle. She's got her blade out. Looks like she's got her psionic powers working, and just a really great cover. I am definitely going to be getting this one. And here we are, honorable mentions. So these are the covers that I would love to pick, but I'm trying to be more responsible despite the fact of how many books I have on FOC this week. But remember, I'm probably not going to get all of them, because some of these are ratios for number 1s that are on indie books. So they may not be enough pre-orders for me to get those. So if it turns out I don't end up getting all the ones I wanted on my FOC, maybe I'll substitute it with some of these. We'll find out. And we'll be going through these a little quicker. So here we have the Amazing Spider-Man number 13. This is the Lee Vermejo, but this is the 1 in 100 Virgin variant. As I told you before, when there was the 1 in 25s, I had a really good chance of picking these up. Now that they've gone from second print 1 in 25s to 1 in 100s, I am not going to be able to pick these up. They're just going to be way out of my price range. So unfortunately for me, my days of getting the Leave or Make Whole Amazing Spider-Man Virgin variants are probably behind me. Here we have DC KO #1. This is cover in the 1 in 100 Mark Spears Virgin Foil variant. And I think these are not actually for pre-order. I think these are in the DC KO blind bags. So I think that's how you get these. And these are $9.99. So I can basically get 2 Spears for every one of these. So that's why I put my focus over there. But there are a lot of high-end ratios in here. You have 1 in 100s, 1 in 200s, 500s. I think there's a 1 in 1,000 in there. You have some Jim Lee covers. So if you want to pick these up, pick them up. I will pick up a few, but I'm not going to get nearly as many as the Mark Spears. Here we have the Satanic Panic #1. And for all you Daniel Warren Johnson fans, you have cover B here with an insane plastic man with, I'm guessing that's Zatanna melted down there. I have no idea. It's just a really creepy, body horror type cover with Plastic Man. So if you like Daniel Warren Johnson, or you like this body horror type of cover, here you go. This is a series that I am not collecting. I haven't read it. I've heard it's really good, but you have Fallen in Love on the Path to Hell #10. And this is cover B, which is the 1 in 15 Suspiria Vilches variant. Really nice artwork right here, guys. I would love to grab this, but again, I'm not collecting this series. I'm a Suspiria fan, but it's just not enough to pull me in. But if you're reading this series, or you are a big Suspiria fan, there you go. Here we have Fantastic Four Gargoyles #1. This is the 1 in 50 Gabriel Dell'Otto Virgin variant. I want to say there's also a trade of this one and maybe a foil. Because I remember there was a couple of different copies of this one, but this is a really cool artwork right here, guys. You have half Thing, half Goliath. Really cool artwork, man. I mean, I love this cover. If I can get this 1 in 25 at a decent price, I will try and pick it up, but it's just not one I'm going to pre-order. But this artwork is really good artwork, guys. Here we have Flash #25. This is the cover C Mark Spears variant, and this is another one of his trading card variants. You have Reverse Flash here. It's a cool cover. I'm not the biggest Flash or Reverse Flash fan, so probably gonna skip it. But here you go if you like it. Here we have Godzilla Here There Be Aliens #5, 1 in 25. Ferrero Peniche Virgin variant. Really cool cover. I like it, but I'll be all right with the trade. Here we have Immortal Legend Batman #2. This is cover A by Dan Mora. So I did read issue 1. It was an interesting story. I don't know how well they're going to keep it up, but the issue 1, the story did intrigue me, and just the way Batman looks in this, the imagery, it's different enough where it's got me really intrigued. So I'm gonna pick up issue #2. I just don't know which one of these 3 covers I'm gonna pick here. So that's why they're in honorable mentions. I'll probably pick up one, but I'm not sure which one, because the artwork I really like on all of these. Here's cover B by Michael Cho. Really great artwork right here. This one's probably the one that I'm gonna pick if I was gonna pick one, but we'll see. And cover C by Serge Acuna. Really, really nice artwork right here, guys. Like, oh man, all of these look great. It's probably between cover B and C. I'm still leaning towards cover B, but I like this cover C. These are the other 2 characters you get introduced to. You don't meet them, but you're told about them and given a little backstory of them. It's got a really Power Rangers vibe to it. Like, so far there was no Megazord or anything like that, but just the color variations of them, they look similar but different enough. I like it. Again, it's like I didn't think I was gonna like it, but the artwork, I really like it, and the story got me enough where I'm probably gonna continue to read it until they give me a reason not to. Here we have Justice League Unlimited number 11. This is cover B by Homari. Really nice artwork of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. The way it looks like this would be like a 3D, put on 3D glasses and it'll all come together, because the way they all are just off shifted from a shadow version of themselves or something. Really cool artwork, but I'm probably gonna skip it. Here we have Superman number 30. This is cover F, which is the 1 in 25 Sal Wee variant. I really like this cover. It's cute, but for a 1 in 25, it's not cute enough for me to pre-order. If I can get it for $10 or less, I'll probably try and pick it up, but that's a big if. And here we have X-Men Age of Revelation Overture number 1. This is the 1 in 100 art germ variant of Psylocke. So it's the exact same cover as the other one, but the 1 in 100 virgin variant. As I've told y'all before, I love to get virgin variants. I prefer when they're second print 1 in 25. They're just easier to get and they're way less expensive. But these really nice covers. Psylocke covers tend to hold some value in them. There's a lot of Psylocke fans out there. It's just gonna be too much for me, guys, so I'm gonna have to skip it unless I can just find it at an incredible discount. And that was it, guys. That was my last honorable mention. So let's go over the totals of what I'm actually picking up this week. 21 indies. It's a big indie week. 9 Marvel. As always, my indies tend to outdo Marvel and DC combined. 25 variants. Big variant week this week. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Had somebody come into the door, so I had to pause the recording. I don't exactly remember where I was, so let's see if we can get back to this. 7 ratios for a grand total of 37 books on pre-order this week. So it went back up, guys. I'm really trying. I know everyone's telling me I should be buying vintage and I should be doing the old stuff, but I'm pretty sure that back during the golden age, when those people read it, when the silver age came, that they're like, I'm not reading that new stuff. Who wants silver age? And then when the bronze age came, that people were like, I'm not reading any of that. That's just new crap. That's bad. And then when the modern age came, it happened. And I think we're now in the digital age. I don't know what it's called. But anyways, it's that whole thing. People like what they like. I like picking up new books. I love the artwork. I'm enjoying a lot of these stories. So this is my collection. I get to pick what I want, and these are what I'm picking up. So please hit the like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Let me know in the comments what you think about my FOC list. Tell me if there's some books that you think I should definitely grab. I'm always open, because one thing that I kind of got frustrated with is I've been trying to get my FOC down, and I had been doing it. But then there's 2 books that I definitely wanted FOC that I didn't, because I'm like, well, I shouldn't get those. They're high ratios and I'm trying to, cut back. And now they're books that are selling for crazy money. Not that I've ever sold a book. I just like having those books, like the Ghost Pepper number 2, the Edo 1 in 50 variant. That was a book I really, really wanted. I definitely wanted to FOC it, but I cut it out. I think I showed it on my FOC for honorable mentions or something like that, but I didn't grab it. And now I'm kicking myself for not grabbing it. And the other one was another 1 in 50 Edo. I don't know how much that one's selling for, but it was the Baroness, I think. Those were really great covers. So that's probably one of the reasons why my FOC's gone back up. But I don't know, guys. We'll see. Don't fall for the FOMO. Let me fall for it for you. And then just live vicariously. But if you would like to follow me, here's some places you can. So, got Red Shirts live show on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is my new comic book day haul. Friday is Off the Shelf. Friday and Saturday, I have my FOC video. Well, Friday or Saturday. Since today's Saturday, it's going to be coming out today. On Sunday, I have my Snail Mail Sunday, which is your straight up unboxing video. And Sunday night is the other comic show, which is a live show I do with Bruce, Matt, usually Joe from Joe's Dueling. And it's just a great time, great way to end the week. So anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Please like, subscribe, share, help me grow my channel. I've been stagnant at about 110 followers, subs for about a month now. So I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to do this. Everyone who does watch, I appreciate all of y'all.